Most of us use the internet every day when we're at home, at work, even when we're out running errands. What do you need to do to keep you and your family safe while on the World Wide Web? Joining us this morning is Google technology expert Ben Brown. Ben, good morning to you. Thanks for joining with us.
Hey, good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
So I think so many people are unnerved by all of the things that they're hearing out there, that your computer can be held hostage now, ransomware's out there. What can we do overall to keep our property safe?
Yeah, so I mean, I think at the end of the day, it's really about having a great, strong password. Your Wi-Fi network and your Wi-Fi router is actually the most important piece of equipment in your whole home to make sure that everything is safe and secure. And so, the reason actually I'm here, and the reason we've talked a lot about with what we've been working on at Google, is Google Wi-Fi is actually a great new product that we've put together to really help keep your home safe and secure. And so what it does is, one, it's a super simple product to buy and set up, and it gives you great connectivity throughout your whole home. Gives you a blanket of connectivity. But what's also really nice about it is it makes it really easy to create, a password and share it with folks, and only the folks that you want to share it with. And then making sure that you can actually see who's on your network and be able to kick off anyone when you don't want them on your network. And so I think it's just really important these days in terms of just making sure everything's safe and secure, but also that you get all the best cool new stuff that's coming out, whether it's that next connected speaker or smart TV or connected camera. You need to be able to keep it safe and secure, and your Wi-Fi router and your Wi-Fi system is the best way to do so. So
Ben, for people like me who are not that technologically savvy, I mean, I know I get my Wi-Fi through my cable company. I think I do, at least in my home. How do we get this Google Wi-Fi? Explain to us.
Yeah, so similar to how we have a phone from our cell phone company, it's actually usually something that our internet company makes us pay for. So we usually pay for it in our bill monthly for the Wi-Fi equipment in our home itself. But we have choice in that. Like, we can be able to buy our own equipment, and actually Google Wi-Fi is a great new system that's going to be much better than what your internet provider actually gives you. And usually your internet provider charges you about $5 to $10 a month just to rent their equipment. And so it's something that actually could save you a ton of money, and you get a much better Wi-Fi system. And the reason also that we're talking about this too is that Wi-Fi, homes really weren't designed for Wi-Fi, right? And so there's new Wi-Fi technology that we've put together at Google that thinks about how do you create a blanket of connectivity throughout that whole home, because we've all had that bad experience with having spotty coverage in the bedroom when we're trying to watch a movie with our kids, or being on an important video conference call, and it starts kind of breaking down at the worst possible times, and usually that's because it's a bad Wi-Fi router. And so with with Google Wi-Fi, what we're able to do is actually provide a blanket of connectivity where we have multiple little Wi-Fi points that go throughout your whole home. And that gives you perfect coverage everywhere in your home, so you can get it when you need it and where you want it.
Ben, we've got a little bit of time left. Before we end, I want to ask you, do you have any tips on how to enact digital discipline for your kids? I know that's something that a lot of parents struggle with.
Yeah, totally. So, all these, great things that are coming out are also huge distractions for our kids, right? So one of the things that we built in with Google Wi-Fi is an ability to actually set schedules and timers and for when devices can access the internet. So every device in your whole home, what you can do is for your kids' devices, you can say schedule, a bed night time for 7 p.m. That cuts internet connectivity to all those devices and does so for you. So Google can be the bad guy in the situation.
Not you.
You don't have to be. And so.
Well, exactly, you guys are just taking over the world,
actually,
right?
It's one of those things. Yeah, I mean, I think we're just trying to make sure that we give, we allow parents and families to be able to do what they want to do and be able to use the internet safely and get access to all these cool new devices and make sure that that technology doesn't get in the way, right? So I think that's really important.
Ben Brown from Google, thanks for joining us this morning. And if you know someone who could benefit from this interview, share it with them. We're going to post it online on news4jax.com. Just look on the morning show page.